Yeah, the cabinet guy's going in tomorrow morning to put it in. I know it's going to be. Need the fresh air. Put you on speaker. Good morning, everybody. We haven't done a day in the life in probably almost a year, I want to say. So Frank, my marketing guy, said it would be a good idea. So here we are. So today, it's about 7, it's 6:45 right now. I got to get up to a customer's house up in Hale Site, Huntington, New York, and have a job site meeting with the client about the cabinets that we are installing. So we did an entire first floor renovation on this particular job, and we installed like a 10-foot window. And between the windows, the cabinet guy, who's a good friend of ours, called out for 18-inch cabinets, is what the homeowner wanted. And the 18s aren't going to fit along with the casing around the window. It's not going to look right. So we're going to have a site meeting discussing what size cabinets we're going to go with. That are still big enough, but not too big. So we're going to do that. Then I got to get down to the office, and we're doing a podcast with another Ryan, who actually works for a filtration company. So I'm excited to learn a little more about that. I actually met this Ryan on this particular job because he's doing the water filtration system at this project. And he asked me to have coffee, and young kid, I guess I want to say he's 25 or 23, but very well spoken. He came into my office for coffee already, and I asked him to come on the podcast and tell his story, so this younger generation can see that it, a little hard work, it is possible to become successful. What else? After that, I have a meeting with Renai and our local rep for Renai at my office. So Craig and Mark will be in. We'll have some lunch and talk about the product. And they're very helpful on our end. If we ever need anything, we just reach out and they make it happen. So that's why we use that product. So Renai, what's up, guys? I know Jason's probably listening, so hey, Jason. Then what do I gotta do? Then I got probably a bunch of office stuff I gotta do. And then Ainsley, my daughter, who's soon to be 4 in June, has ice skating lessons at 5. So it's a fun-filled day. It's just another everyday thing. And I'll take you guys along for the ride today. All right, so I'm a little early, so the client isn't here yet, but I'll flip this camera around if I can. So once again, when you walk in this particular house, the view is so cool. We cut that door in. That door wasn't there. So these windows were here, that door was there. Like I said, we pulled up this entire floor in this particular renovation, and we did full radiant and tiled everything. So this is what tile looks like. Obviously over here we have it protected because we're still getting some work done, obviously. This fireplace, we built out a little bit on each side. One here, because we actually had to put our posts there and our footing we put basically a 30-foot header that goes all the way past there to that wall. So we did obviously another footing there and over there. And then we opened up everything, and here's the kitchen. So if you look, you could see obviously we put this big beautiful window in, and it's centered to the outside. And right now it's centered to this wall, but we have an extra, I think, 1.75 inches on this side. This side's a little bit bigger. But what happens is, tape measure out. Where this cheek wall is, we only have 14, and they called for 18-inch cabinets. So that's not gonna work. So we kind of drew this up for the homeowner on, I think it was Friday. So let them look at it over the weekend, which is why we're having a meeting today, and see what cabinet we can go with. So obviously a 12-inch cabinet is gonna protrude to about here. Here's our casing for the window. It's gonna come out to about this. A 13 is gonna come to here, 14 there, 15, and so on. Obviously, we're gonna probably recommend a 14 because the 14-inch cabinet plus the crown protrudes out an extra 2 to 3 inches. That's basically where we're landing. So what we would have to do is build this wall out to that. But whatever we do to this side, we have to do to this side as well. This would just be a little bit bigger of a cabinet because our focal point is the window, and you don't want to have a bigger gap here and a smaller gap there. You want them to be the same. So that's what the meeting's for today. Shiplap this screened-in room. But it's really not a screened-in room. These are special windows that are vinyl, and it's like an indoor-outdoor room. So pretty cool. This is actually getting tiled tomorrow. That's what the windows look like in the indoor-outdoor room. And we obviously had to reside the house to match the existing, the rest of the house, because that was originally just a screened porch. Obviously, the electrician has to tidy up his piping over there. I think he's coming back tomorrow as well. A very cool project. Like I said, looking from the kitchen window, you're gonna have a nice dining room over there, more cabinets. It's very cool. All right, so that went very well. These particular clients are very nice people, very down to earth. So we had the meeting, we discussed what size cabinets we're gonna go with. It looks like we're gonna go with ones that are gonna fit within the gapping that we have. I think we're gonna do a 12 on the left and a 10 on the right, because they're not really worried about functionality so much because they have plenty of other cabinet space in that particular kitchen. So I think that's gonna achieve the best look because the crown actually protrudes out 3.5 inches past the cabinet. And once again, we want the crown to be in line with the ceiling so it looks nice. But yeah, so I'm gonna give Bob a call. Bob's my partner in the construction company, in case you guys didn't know. He's the carpenter, we're the mechanical side. And go over everything that I just went over with him. So he's in the same loop. And then head to the office. So I'll check in when I get there. It's got to be a 10 on the right. Hey, Jeff. What's that? The of the spacing. Did I send it to you? So he's gonna look at it. I said I want him to see the final say if he wants to use that door or not. The guest vanity. They put it in their master. I don't know why. What if? I'm just saying, what if we come up in our 1.25 inch? Right? While he's painting it today? Let's go say good morning.
God, yes.
It's the best thing.
My eggs with it this morning.
Get out of here.
I swear to God.
So I got salmonella in this?
Probably. No, salmonella. That's my cousin.
Salmonella. Well, if I die, it's on video. of salmonella. Oh no. That's 2 inch? All right. So then we're gonna have to do a 2 inch. What's up, Rye? Did you guys meet Ryan? You want coffee? A lot of things going on. Yeah.
Sure. I was talking to Keith about it. It's
Like a 14 and a 16, or leave it and do a 10 and a 12. Yeah, the cabinet guy's going in tomorrow morning to put it in. I know it's going to be a little bobbing and weaving to get them back to the template. All right? All right, sounds good, buddy. By the way, you know what we should talk about? And it's very important. When you're driving, right? So everyone listening out there, when you're driving, it's very important. When someone gives you the courtesy of letting you cut in front of them, or get into the lane, or merge over when you got your blinker over, is this thing, and it costs you nothing and it burns minimal calories. All you have to do is just reach up your hand and say thank you. You could say it with your words, or you just give the gesture. That's like my biggest pet peeve. I let people out all the time, and then they don't say thank you. I want to ram my truck in the back of their car.
Yeah, but like, is it out the window that you're asking for?
No, not out the window. No, because it's cold. No, you could still see, because the mirror. Hey, thank you. I even do the mirror, like this morning. Someone let me in the lane.
Yeah.
I say thank you in the mirror,
Yeah.
and I say thank you in the rear view, so they could see my hand.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know what? And it just makes it that much. It's like when someone holds the door open for you, and you just fucking walk in.
Yeah.
And you don't say thank you. You almost want to. There was a video of that. You grab them through the door again, and you close it, and you make them open it. Society's really not there right now, as far as, and I don't want to insult anybody. Hercules, come here. The epitome of right. Oh, so they told you to call them to say that Burnham will agree with what they're saying? You do what the application calls for. And it's that easy. No, I hear you, but you definitely need the fresh air. Actually, you know what? The two Renai guys just walked in. I want to put you on speaker. This is the customer I told you about yesterday, Kevin.
Oh, with the indoor?
Yeah.
The biggest thing inside the boiler is the heat exchange.
Yeah, no one's doing more than that.
Yeah.
What are we getting?
Nothing much Chinese.
All right, so we just finished that lunch meeting. It's like a 2-hour lunch meeting, which is always good. It's always very informative talking to Mark and Craig from Renai, great product that we use for condensing boilers. Came up with some strategies, some game plans to let our customer base know what we do and what we're capable of. Not so much sales driven. I don't like being too salesy, as you guys already know. But we're going to have actually the regional sales manager, Jason Fitzsimmons. He's going to come in and he's going to do a podcast with us. And we're going to discuss all the pros, cons, efficiencies, servicing, everything, you name it, with their product. And, I'll let you guys know what that is going to be. But in the meantime, I probably got like 5 or 6 calls I got to make and get an estimate out. And then leave here about 3:30, get home, get Ainsley, get to ice skating. So I'll check in a little bit. We're gonna say, now, the perks of having my wife work down the block as a teacher, I get frequent visits.
I could stop here before the gym.
Spur of the moment. Is that how you say spur of the moment? Mm-hmm. Okay. So she gets to go to the gym and I go to get the munchkin. Trade off.
Because it's fun to say.
Solid team. Solid team. All right, and we're off. I got everything I got to get done in the office, surprisingly, even though I didn't have a whole lot of time between meetings and the podcast and the job site meeting this morning, but I'm all caught up. I left one thing for Warren to do. Of course, I asked him very nicely to take care of it for me, and he is. And now I'm going to start heading home to my house in Bohemia to go get the little munchkin, which is like my favorite part of the day, to go see Ainsley and Colton. But will Colton be home? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, so I'll see Colton too. He gets home at 3:45. So yeah, check in then. What are you doing, buddy? Such a good boy. Where's your sister? Sleeping? Are you ready to go ice skating? You ready to go in the truck? You ready? Which song do you want? Yeah? Okay, put it on. Colton, Ainsley, dinner. Come on. Hey, you got your jammies on? Come on. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna get us some drinks. Cole, you wanna get the cups? Cups with ice, please. Cups with ice.
Everyone.
Who was in your room today?
A leprechaun was there, and he made a mess everywhere in the classroom.
Really? A little tricky leprechaun. All right, so now it's cleanup time, but me and Colton are getting to play video games tonight, right, buddy? What's the game that you want to show me?
2K NBA 23.
And you've never played it?
I've played it millions of times.
Oh, yeah? Excuse me. It's bedtime. Come on, let's go. Brush teeth. Come on. Out of your brother's room. Colton, you got to brush teeth, too. Come on, let's go. Come on.